So we have an overarching goal, and this one is around what we came to phrase the centrality of children and their protection. The goal being to recognize and prioritize children and their protection as essential and life-saving across the humanitarian system. We have identified 4 strategic priorities. Again, the first one is accountability to children, which includes ensuring their meaningful and equitable participation. The second one on localization and transforming how child protection works in humanitarian action. The third priority on multi-sector and integrated programming and collaboration, which is always identified as a priority need and area for child protection. And the fourth one, prevention, population level prevention, really strengthening what we do on that, and then also pushing the broader humanitarian system on that. The entire strategy and everything in it links back into this goal. And I'm sure even now, you can think of how your actions and your programs and your, the services you provide within child protection really fundamentally all feed into this. And so this is why we chose it as the umbrella for everything the Alliance works on and that the strategy will seek to do.
So now we have a strategy that is punctuated by accountability, localization, integration, prevention, and seeks a way to prepare to tackle climate crisis and climate justice.
Children are half the population we work for. And it's an influential half where if children are protected, the other half is better off. And if the other half is protected, the children are better off. So it's beyond centrality. Children are dominant by numbers in the humanitarian sector. So they've done their job, they occupy the space. Can we make them central? Can we match this centrality?
What would it look like, when we put children at the center, if responses were designed that way, if we really took these words to heart, took this goal to heart and worked towards humanitarian response, humanitarian action that really started from children at the heart of it?
To me, it's about bringing children to the adults' table, or maybe adults to the children's table. It's bringing the voices of children to situation analysis.
In concrete terms, we're talking about children's participation in all aspects of the way that we do humanitarian action, in the assessment, in the design, in the monitoring, in the metrics. And all too often, children are present in description of a humanitarian situation, but not central in the action that addresses that humanitarian crisis.
For example, if we look at the food security sector that would go to a village and count if there are enough calories on the tables, we have to see what's also happening under the table. Do we have enough food on the table because children are working in a horrific condition? Do we have food on the table because kids had to be dropped out of school to be able to put food on the table?
When we look at a child, it is not only those food security needs, it's all of those other needs as well. And so a holistic picture of a child. And that's what brings us to putting the protection of children at the center of our work as well.